Everybody give it up for Olivia Flood-Wylie.
I have a new boyfriend. Yeah, it's exciting. Couple of people in here recalibrating. They're like, okay, that's a slightly different vibe than what I was getting originally. That's okay. We're gonna roll with it. I had to reverse come out to my parents. Mom, Dad, I'm interested in dating men. Like, why? Why do we spend so much money on cargo pants? My family likes my boyfriend better than my ex. My ex was 10 years older than me, which is iffy, but it did mean that I got to play a fun game called going out in public, making out with him, and then calling him dad. And he hated it. And I'll never get to play that game again because you can date one guy who's 10 years older than you and it's fine, but if you date two guys who are 10 years older than you, then your dad has to go to therapy. And my family, they're very happy for me. I've put them through a lot in the last couple years. I moved back to LA. It was chaotic. It's an expensive city. I had to get roommates. We were in a group chat together. The group chat's called Roommates. And it was just me and my parents. It was very different from the last time that I lived at home. When I was in high school, I would be like, I want to die. And my parents would respond the way most parents do. They would be like, don't. And a lot has happened in the 10 years since I last lived at home. And this time around when I was like, I want to die, my dad was like, sweetheart, get in line. I got sober since I moved back. I have about 18 months now. Thank you. Yeah, I'm a bit of a Nepo baby when it comes to alcoholism. Yeah, you know, you can get there on your own with hard work and determination, but it's a lot easier if you have a parent to help you get a foot in the door. It helps a lot. When I was 14, my mom sat me down and she was like, Olivia, you're not like other kids. And what she meant was, you have a predisposition for alcoholism that's genetic. That means that you need to be more careful at parties. But she had raised me reading Harry Potter. So she was like, you're not like other kids. And I was like, I knew it. I moved out of my parents' house and I moved into a women's sober living. It was me and 8 other alcoholic women because I was tired of being the most mentally ill person in my house. And the first week that I was there, someone ate my ice cream. And I was like, this is why we work a program. You know what? I'm just so glad that I am in a place of peace and generosity where I could have that ice cream to give to her. I'm honestly really happy that she took what she needed. And I'm really just grateful to be in line with like my higher power at this time. God, thy will be done. And then a week later, someone stole a full pack of cigarettes. And I was like, I hope Tammy relapses. I started seeing a therapist, though. I got one via Zoom. She was based out of Louisiana. And our first session, she signs on, and she's like, hi, Olivia, I'm Tara. Tell me about you. And I was like, well, I am sober. And she was like, that sounds hard. And then halfway through the session, her house got hit by a hurricane. And I didn't know what had happened because she just went dark. So I was just DMing her like a thirsty guy on Tinder. I was just like, hey, Tara, I don't really know what happened. I felt like we were really connecting. If you could just hit me back, that'd be sick. 24 hours later, she messages me and she's like, Olivia, I am so sorry. That hurricane came ripping through our town and it took us straight off the grid. We're currently living in a hotel, but we could have a session tomorrow if you'd like. And I was like, I don't know, Tara. I don't know how I feel about signing on tomorrow and having you go, why don't you tell me about your problems? I'd be like, well, I'm still sober. Would be like, I know. And I just think that is so incredible. That is amazing. You are so strong. You are so strong. Now, don't mind my daughter in the background. Her school doesn't exist anymore. But you keep talking. And I'd have to go, okay. Well, I guess even though my parents are really supportive, I still feel like they don't, like, fully get why, like, specifically this is difficult for me. And she would be like, oh, I know, Olivia. And I just want... I'm so sorry. I thought I heard our dog that got lost in the storm. It wasn't her. It's okay. Don't worry, though. She's like a little GPS on 4 legs. Well, 3 now, but you keep talking. I'd have to go, okay, well, I guess I'm just trying to get my life back on track. She would go, I know, but what I want you to remember is that you are brave, you are strong, you are so smart, and you are going to get through this. Don't mind me putting my life vest back on. The water's rising quite quickly. I'd just like to do a quick poll of the room really fast, just to get a sense of things. Is anyone here taking Zoloft? Okay. Is anyone here taking lithium? Is anyone here taking Lamictal? Mm-hmm. I think I know the answer, but is anyone here taking Zoloft, lithium, and Lamictal? Okay, I just asked that so that the next time my therapist is like, you're not alone. I have an answer. I love this crowd. You guys are so fucking cool. My favorite part was when Libby was like, I'm having sex with men, and you so earnestly in the front went, that's me. So earnest. I'm sorry to call you out like that. I just loved it. It was beautiful. Yeah. I'm trying to work out, like, I feel like I'm really behind in my life where a lot of my peers are. Everyone I know seems to be getting a registry, which is not fair to me. I don't think so. It's like for a baby or a wedding, and I'm not planning on doing those things. So I was trying to figure out how to not get shortchanged in this situation. I was like, what could I get a registry for? I was like, I think I should get one for being sober. Because, hear me out, don't support me, it's a bad idea. Just hear me out. To get sober, I had to work really fucking hard. And to get married, all my sister had to do was lower her expectations. It's my favorite joke I've ever written. I'm trying to take better care of myself now that I'm sober. My dentist told me I brush my teeth too hard, which makes me feel like life is a losing game. I also, like, people think I'm in good shape because I'm thin, but that's not how shapes work. I don't think that, like, fitness or health should be measured by your shape. I think it should be measured by how humiliating it is for you to run for the bus. Because every single day is a testament to how poorly I've taken care of myself. And you're trying to cover it for the other people on the bus because it's embarrassing. So you run and you get on and then you're like, I love public transit in Los Angeles. Feel taken care of by the government. I also went to the eye doctor, and I'm very poor. And it's difficult when you go to the eye doctor and you're poor because basically you end the session being like, do you want to eat for the next year? Or would you like the gift of sight? And it's hard because all my friends are also poor, and so we have to try to keep each other in check. Like, my friend the other day was like, I think I want to become a spirit healer because I can read people's auras. And I was like, Brittany, my beautiful baby girl, that is called astigmatism. All right, you all have been so much fun. Thank you so much.